Everybody knows that I'm from the Netherlands, and before we're gonna make the Dutch pancakes, I will show you something from the Netherlands.
Holland, met je koetjes en je weden, ik mag jou zo gaan beneden, met je molen van de vlieg. Holland, al trek ik naar vreemde stranden, en daar kruis ik alle landen, jou vergeten doe ik niet. Ik hou van Holland, landje aan de Zuiderzee. Een stukje Holland draag ik in mijn hart steeds mee. Daar waar die molens draaien.
In the Netherlands we always use the wind to get the water out of the country, and we also use wood mills to cut the trees for our boats, old farmer houses inside, and yes, we love beautiful wine, and we love to cook, of course. So you read the recipe. Now we're going to make the dough. We have our milk, we have our flour, 3 eggs. We have also our oil and a little bit salt. Okay, we're gonna crack our eggs, and then we're gonna mix that first with the milk and with the whisk. Just stir it to make it a little bit hairy, all 3 eggs. And then we're gonna add, of course, the salt. We're gonna add the oil in it, and the oil is for that the pancake doesn't bake tight in the pan, so it will push out the oil again, so that it is for us easier to bake. Before we're gonna add the flour, don't forget to sieve it. It makes it easier to mix for the dough. So step by step we're gonna add the flour so that we don't have lumps. And when the flour is mixed, it has to have the thickness of buttermilk. So don't make it like yogurt, but it has to be the thickness of buttermilk. So now I'm gonna cut the apple, but first the clock house has to go out. Normally you have an apple drill. I didn't have one, so I used the thin peeler, and I push it around. Also then from the other side, and then with my finger I push the clock house out. And I was hiding it. I bought a cheap thin peeler, so it broke in my hand, but nobody saw the problem. So just go around, and when that's done, you push the clock house out, and then we are ready to slice the apple. So the apple in 1/3 of an inch or 3/4 of a centimeter slices, and yeah, just try to cut it equal. It is 1 apple for every pancake. And after the apple, we're gonna cut the banana, but then I do that a little bit in Chinese window, so it is not right away straight, but it has a little angle to cut so that the banana becomes a little bit bigger. See, you see now I have a little bit bigger slices. It looks nicer, and it's also 1 banana for 1 pancake. So the first time I'm gonna add a little bit more oil. I have a little cooking pan or pot beside me, because I have to heat up the pan and the oil. And the oil that is further left over, I will throw them in the pan, and then I can make the pancake. You've seen that before because we did that also with the crepes. You can also use a little butter if you like, but I use today only the oil. And then we're gonna put 2 scoops or 1.5 scoop. This is just the thickness that you like. I use now 1.5 scoop. Turn it a little bit around that everywhere is the same thickness. And then I'm gonna put the apple nice around. And you have to do that very quick, because on the moment that the dough is already getting stiff, then the whole trick is in reality gone. The apple has to be in the dough. So after 3 minutes, but you see I use a tefal pan so that my pancake doesn't stick. Normally I'm gonna use a flat knife, but I didn't have it, so I used my chef fork. And to make it a little bit smoother, I put a little bit butter on it. It's not needed, but it makes it nice and smooth. And then we're gonna turn the pancake. Again, if you have a palette knife or a long bakery palette knife, it is easier, but I use now my fork, 3/4 applique around, and then you see it is golden brown. Now the trick is to keep everything moving. If you don't do it, then it becomes black. And then after 2 minutes, you put a plate on, upside down, and look, they are wonderful and beautiful, a beautiful apple pancake. What we did with the apple pancake, now we're going to do with that also with the banana pancake. So 1.5 scoop of dough, batter, we call it dough in the Netherlands, and then turn around the banana nice in a circle. The banana pancake, when you bake it, after every banana pancake you have to rinse the pan, because banana has a lot of sugar, and you will see it later on that the pan has some little burn marks, and that's just pure from the sugar. So just get hot water, a little sponge. Now we turned around also quick the banana. We keep it moving so that the banana doesn't have the time to stick in the pan. And then also we're going to put a plate on it, turn it around and garnish